Hey, you. Yeah, you. Watching the screen right now. Come on a little trip with me, Jeremy Gold, alias G.
Make yourselves at home. Famous host. Hang on to your hats.
I trusted you!
Welcome to Famous House, the exciting new reality show with your host, Jeremy Gold, played by Jason Goldstriker, and me, your boy, Big Thinker. This is how day 27 went. Crazy! At 10:30 a.m., Nifty talks about Jeff and how excruciatingly annoying he is, but also explains how the reason he acts this way is due to childhood trauma, and he deserves compassion. At 10:39 a.m., Bert has been shaving his head for 10 minutes straight while talking to Nifty about his adult film career. An SFX scares him midway shaving.
When I was 19, when I joined my second year in college, for Seton Hall University, that was in the institution for about 2 weeks. Then they released me. I felt normal again, so I, went on my life. Then about 2 years later, I went to the institution again, another 2-week period. They said the whole schizoaffective disorder thing again. So I had to be in like a outpatient facility type thing, where I would go home each night, but be treated for the disorder. I got medication. Then managed it on my own for the next several years. And I haven't been in a hospital since 2010. So it's been, now it's 2024, so like it's been 14 years since I've had a manic or like psychotic episode. I guess until I came here, that's when it's like it kind of like reactivated. Because I have been totally chill and normal for like the last 14 years. But being in an environment like this where I'm cut off from all my support systems, it's a recipe for like driving someone insane.
Yeah.
But I feel like once I get out of here, now that I know what's going on, know the truth, I feel like the next 2 weeks should be a piece of cake. It'd just be easy just to socialize, hang out, be my normal, chill self. It's just that the production was deliberately trying to gaslight me, and the contestants here were feeding into it, which added to my paranoia and my weird, unstable behavior. And I think being alone in that penthouse after Connor and Joe moved out did not help. Being isolated and alone probably just contributed to it. But now I'm glad there's more people coming here, so I get to like socialize, mingle, get to do some low-key flirting, no relationship shit, just get them on my side, make them my sweet little bitches, my sweet little puppets. Yeah, but in a less problematic way.
At 10:53 a.m., Jeff makes the most of it by dozing blissfully through his final hours of relaxed freeloading. At 10:57 a.m., Binks and Peyton are having a standoff as they defiantly stay in bed while getting blasted by horrifically loud sound effects. At 11:05 a.m., Job has awoken. Job W. At 11:12 a.m., Jeff is grabbing his last meal before he leaves the house. At 11:22 a.m., Binks and Peyton briefly discuss how sad Jeff is that he's leaving the house soon. That explains why he was so quiet yesterday. Aww. At 11:40 a.m., Chip and Luca begin moving furniture back into their proper areas in the den. While they do that, Symbol talks strategy with Bert regarding the pull-ups challenge. Symbol is telling Bert that he must do well and try to make sure Job and Binks do well. This is to ensure that his own team loses, guaranteeing Mizzy does not get immunity. At noon, Job tells Bert he is sick, adding to the list of people that have a cold. Jason and half the production crew are confirmed sick as well as Peyton. Mizzy has been sick for 4 days and seems to be almost fully healthy. Later, Binks and Bert also confirm that Jeff is sick. At 1:05 p.m., Binks and Mizzy talk about their hatred for Symbol and how he wins every challenge. Lion W.
He's gonna work those people, bro.
I know. Especially the guys.
If we're both
girls.
here, like, we shouldn't go after each other yet. We should try to get Symbol first before we, like, try
Duh,
to come
dude,
for
are you
each other's
kidding me?
heads.
Of course. As I've said 1,000 times, he wins every fucking challenge. So, yeah.
That would be, like, my #1 thing. Like, I don't care if there's some super annoying guy in the house.
I think there's a consensus between all three of us, and maybe Bert. I don't know. No, Bert doesn't like him either, but can be sweet.
Well, the way that Symbol's so, like, calm and, like, he makes you feel like... I don't buy it, like, any of his bullshit, but, like, to someone who doesn't know, someone who's not been manipulated,
Yeah.
they don't know, they don't understand what's happening.
No, the calmness is such a fucking shitty cop-out for, like, your manipulation.
At 1 p.m., Peyton gives a confessional where she explains how she is worried about Mizzy manipulating the others to vote her out. She is also worried about Bert blowing their cover immediately after the transition back to Famous House due to how crazy and horny he is. What's a guy gotta do to get some bussy around here? She believes Bert has immunity because of the wristbands he received during his Blood Games tour. She says if production tells her his wristbands aren't immunity, she will vote for Bert. She explains she was already thinking of voting Bert out because of how strong he is being the audience's favorite. Overall, she says although she is sick, she's vibing and is excited to go back to Famous House. At 1:30 p.m., Binks is doing Nifty's makeup today. Looking nifty. Cool. At 1:43 p.m., Jet confirms it's a gay show to Bert and explains why John left in Blood Games.
Because that's the show.
My favorite thing gay
It's a
couples
gay
do is
show.
get matching makeup.
At 1:47 p.m., Jet discusses with Symbol how to replace his clothes, as well as possibly getting Bert some new pants. Symbol is set on being vague and unhelpful with helping Jet decide where to shop. Will Jet get him some real clothes, or will he get him some traditional Indian clothing? Jet tells Bert he can wear his designer expensive sunglasses so long as they don't get broken. Cool.
These are Unibrow's Jets glasses. They seem a little too extravagant though. I was a little bit more low key.
At 2:30 p.m., production prompts the fish to keep packing/loading out for the Famous House reboot. More suggestions, such as tossing fish toy receipts, and that if a contestant is found out due to these artifacts, they will get kicked/lose the competition. At 3:03 p.m., Bert discovers that all his LGBT content is gone, and he is upset about it. At 3:46 p.m., Bert is birding off in the penthouse. One final fish wank before reverting to Famous House. Will Bert keep the penthouse? Will the new contestants? At 4:07 p.m., Peyton revealed that she had a single boyfriend in grade school that lasted only 3 months. She explained she broke up with him on Valentine's Day and even recalled that he purchased her a lot of flowers in addition to a makeup set. At 4:28 p.m., chatting while Binks paints, Peyton gets trolled by text-to-speech into specifying that she wouldn't want to hook up with a trans woman who still had their original body parts down there, which immediately triggers a flood of text-to-speech calling her a TERF. She clearly doesn't know what TERF means, but is responsive to all the hate as usual and goes to the confessional to pout and be a crybaby. Text-to-speech follows. Somehow, this micro-niche criticism causes Peyton's endorsements to drop by about 40.
Your gender identity? Okay, TERF. Someone else's sexuality in private? TERF bigot racist. Peyton, the audience is fucking with you. All the viewers are mostly homonorphobic, transphobic, alt-right racist.
I can tell by the words y'all say.
No one's twisting your words. You clearly said no dick, which excludes trans females. Hoisted by your own petard.
Congrats on winning over the scoundrels! You do know they lost the war, right? Bigot bitch! Good luck in the breadline, rascal!
FYI, TERF means trans exclusionary radical feminist. No dicks is just exclusionary. Your feels are valid. Ignore haters.
I literally didn't even know what turf meant. I had to ask Binks. I didn't even know what that meant when y'all first called me that.
More like trans-exclusionary radical crybaby, am I right?
At 4:44 p.m., production is running a simulation of Bert and Symbol meeting for the, quote, first time, unquote. They are struggling to act natural, although they're in a different headspace than they'll be in when the new fish actually arrive. At 4:49 p.m., they are trying to act out a scene of introducing themselves, and Ben mentions that Bert is in adult films. At 5:36 p.m., the Sticker Mule Cybertruck is here. Bert is boxing training with the people that arrived in the Cybertruck.
No way! It's the sticker mule! It's the sticker mule Cybertruck! It's the sticker mule Cybertruck! No way! No
At 6:20 p.m., one of the coaches that arrived in the Cybertruck is teaching defensive hand fighting to the fish, specifically the girls. Cool. Job stands awkwardly in the corner and continues to straight up mog everyone.
Here or here. How do you get away from it? We know an easier way? Come right here. Your arm will fold right away. Is that easier than trying to push me aside? You know, because if she goes the other way trying to push me aside or out like this, I can just grab her. Okay? And she's mine. Down. You're toast. Yeah. So you better go the opposite way, move out, or take the hand down, take my hand down like this, and then tap you with the elbow. Hit me with the elbow. Is that easier? Hand down. No, done. Person done. And then ladies got stronger legs than men. Pow, pow. You know, when then you hit the knee. I worked in law enforcement plus corrections, and a guy was shot in the guard. He had his tongue hanging out. He was about dead. So I called to control, open the door. They wouldn't. So when they found the door, I got in, and I caught him here. I put that knee to the back. So if you ladies got stronger knees than men, if you kill them, you're gonna stop that opponent. You're gonna stop it.
Wow! This mule sauce has a kick. Probably the best everyday hot sauce I've ever had. Wow! Thanks, Sticker Mule. Wow! Ass sauce, eh?
Yo, the hot sauce is fire.
What's hot sauce? Should have brought some more.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a joke.
No, we should have brought some more to the guy. When you throw a punch, I hit my hand here. Now, you see him, right? All the ladies, everybody see this right here? He's hitting my hand. Hit my hand. Okay, hit it again. What happened? Again. You see that? That quick. She moved and dodged those two punches. And every time, if I throw here, she should be coming with that one. So that's that. And you guys ask me, if somebody's down, what do you do? You're already down. If you're down, don't say this. Lay down here. Your back right there again. Okay, scoot right here. Scoot right here. Turn right around. Right here. Now, if he's down like this, he's down. So I can stomp. Now, I can stomp him. So what he should be doing is get in position with this leg to, ow! See? He kicks that knee, that's one thing. Now, and the other thing, keep his hands up and scoot back away, keep scooting back. You understand? See? You got that, if you're down. This is what you do to protect yourself until you get to a point, roll and discard, go. Get away. You're not trying to engage, so you want to scoot, kick him, kick that leg, that knee, and then get up and run. You a duck. Okay, now, wrong. I'll do it again. Wrong. I'm gonna show you why. I'll do it again. Watch this. You understand what I'm saying? When she ducks, she's a duck like this. facing me. So now you see what's coming, you can move, there you go, and swing. And I can't grab her down. So women, bang, bang, bang. Grab the head, bang. You know what I mean? Bag off. So if I'm putting that gun at you like this chamber goes like this. You guys watch this chamber go. Okay, so now I'm here. She grabs that. It can't fire. It can't fire. Right, it can't. As long as she got that, it can't fire.
Block up the stop.
Right. So remember, always if you grab here and here and pull backwards. See it is. See, back more and more. If I do more and more. Now you get, and then fold them down and then kick. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. You already stopped it. You moved it like you stopped it. So move, bang.
At 6:45 p.m., Binks and Symbol are choosing teams for the relay race. The fish need to drink a can of Zip while running through the course. Each team will have 4 cans of Zip. The teams are Team Sticker Mule with Symbol, Nifty, Sticker Mule, Bert, and Jeff, and Team The Grandmas with Binks, Mizzy, Peyton, and Job.
Finish that can. Go. Do the same thing, open. Hands. Go. Doing it. What a madman. Amazing. Here goes. Burn. He's guzzling it down.
Okay, so now this is yours.
Oh, Job's so far behind.
Really? We're on Job still?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't open it.
Let's go, Sticker Mule. You better drink that shit. Missy, there's still time. You can do it. Here's your cousin.
Come on, Mizzy. He's on the stairs. Watch out. Come on, Mizzy. You got it.
Oh, fuck. Took him out.
Come on, you got it. Come on. You're killing it. Just finish. You got it.
Just drink it.
You got it. Oh.
You gotta finish that, Sticker Mule. Sticker Mule, that's his answer here? Did he not hear me say first person to touch the painting?
I guess so.
Hey, whose team are you on?
Binks's. Did we lose?
Hey, whose team?
Binks's.
Binks's team won. What?
Woo!
Sticker Mule fucked it up.
Team Sticker Mule nearly wins the relay race with ease due to Jeff killing it at the start of the race, while Job causes his team to lag behind. However, in a twist of events, Sticker Mule fucks up and forgets the rules, letting Binks touch the painting first. The winner is the Grandmas. At 7:11 p.m., production announces on the website that there will be an elimination tonight. All contestants will do the pull-up challenge now. At 7:21 p.m., Goldstriker says, since nobody took the pull-up seriously, we are not giving immunity for this, just money. The pull-up challenge commences. Symbol goes from 17 pull-ups to 19 pull-ups. Bert goes from 10 pull-ups to 6 pull-ups. Jeff goes from 3/4 of a pull-up to 1 pull-up. Job goes from 0.15 of a pull-up to 0.3 of a pull-up. Binks goes from 0.2 of a pull-up to 1.5 of a pull-up. Mizzy goes from 0.2 of a pull-up to 0.7 of a pull-up. And Peyton goes from 5 pull-ups to 4 pull-ups. Binks victory. It's a Binks victory due to the woman multiplier added to the competition, despite Symbol numerically having the best improvement. All the pull-ups were trash form, only going halfway down and not fully extending the arms. At 7:46 p.m., time for elimination in the den. The time is near. The mission is not very clear, and it's sooner than we all think. Either Mizzy or Bert will be eliminated minutes from now. Tune in if you have not already. Bert Clanners, pray for your black urban ripped trainer. At 8 p.m., Jason, is giving a dedication to everyone who left before Act 3. Let's give a salute to our fallen comrades. At 8:04 p.m., Jason is letting Bert ramble his schizo theories about the show. At 8:17 p.m., the fish are instructed to state why they should not be eliminated. Mizzy is trying to state her case, but Jason keeps interrupting her. At 8:25 p.m., during Bert's speech regarding why he shouldn't be eliminated, Bert said that he would build, quote, special relationships, unquote, with the new housemates that arrive in Act 3. However, he assured and reassured the other fish that he would not have, quote, those, unquote, types of relationships. Bert claimed he will use charm to gain potentially gay males' trust and then use Dark Bert to get ahead in the game. At 8:30 p.m., voting begins. Votes. Symbol votes for Mizzy. Reasoning. Bert will probably be caught as a plant, which will be good for Symbol. Mizzy votes for Peyton. Reasoning. Peyton will go back to being quiet in Act 3, and Mizzy thinks she will provide more content. Bert, after going to the bathroom, votes for Mizzy. Reasoning, Mizzy is the weakest link. Binks votes for Mizzy. Reasoning, staying true to the original plan. Peyton votes for Mizzy. Reasoning, staying true to the original plan. At 8:40 p.m., the obvious best strategy for Mizzy would be voting for Bert. Knowing they're truly the two on the chopping block, she should be trying to stack the votes on Bert as much as possible. If she loses by 1 vote, it's totally on her for being a silly Billy, and I hope she realized it as soon as she walked out of the mailroom. At 8:51 p.m., Mizzy has successfully earned an elimination, sustaining 3 votes out of 5 from her fellow fish. Bye-bye! Bye! The biggest loss today is Job having to leave. At 9:03 p.m., Jason tries to gather all the fish in the den, but Bert is taking a big poopy in the penthouse. Mizzy is officially eliminated.
You have the votes that will decide your fates. In a moment, one of you will be asked to leave through those doors that you came in. We will bid you farewell. First vote. Peyton. Was this you?
No.
Next vote. Missy. Was this you? Did you write that?
No, not my handwriting.
These other three votes. Are also for Mizzy. Turns out, life is Mizzy after all. Mizzy, in our opinion, you have what it takes to become a fierce fish tank competitor. But unfortunately, today was just not your day. We wish you well. On the outside, fans, please take care of her. Let's get those Pakistanis off her Instagram and get some real fans on the Life is Mizzy IG, please, for me, okay? But Mizzy, you have been eliminated.
60, 59.
You have 60
58,
seconds to say your
57,
goodbyes.
56.
Go bring your stuff too,
55,
Mizzy.
54, 53, 52.
Fish Tank Day 27 Summary. There was a mini challenge called the Relay Challenge in which Team Sticker Mule, Symbol, Mule, Bert, and Jeff faced off against Team The Grandmas, Binks, Mizzy, Peyton, and Job. Team Grandma won the Relay Challenge. Then came the Pull-Up Challenge. As per Jason's decree that none of the competitors took the pull-up challenge seriously, he made it a challenge for fish bucks, 10 total. Binks won this challenge due to the female handicap multiplier. This challenge was not about how many pull-ups they did, but rather how much they improved. As for the elimination vote, Mizzy, however, has been chosen as the elimination from her fellow contestants. 4-1 against her. The final four of Symbol, Bert, Binks, and Peyton will now proceed to Act 3. As the contestants enter the next phase, we the fans should appreciate that there was a proper elimination and also say goodbye to all the freeloaders, potentially. Job, Mule, Nifty, and Jeff. At 9:24 p.m., Bert is relieving stress by birding off before the big day. He says, Alex, baby, bro, I'm birding off in your honor. Symbol interrupts Bert's goon sesh to tell him to hang out with them in the kitchen. Bert is right back to birding off right after. Now, Binks comes in and interrupts him mid-Bert. Just let him, man. Bert, for God's sakes. At 9:30 p.m., Bert is back to birding that thug meat in the penthouse after successfully avoiding elimination. Not even Symbol or Binks can halt his tender gropes. You got this, champ. Bert says, Alex, my baby bro, that was the last time I'll bird off to Mizzy. I don't know why he's addressing Alex to say this. Alex, baby bro, I will win this for you. Text-to-speech tells Bert not to wash his hands, and Bert does what he's told, because he's a good boy. Bert also says, special shout out to Frank. He taught me not to let love interests distract me. I honestly did not see that coming. At 9:31 p.m., with toes curling and moans a heavy, Bert bursts off tirelessly until his sweet completion, truly relieved. His post-nut clarity sparks a touching monologue of, nothing of substance whatsoever. The famous house might have taken Bert's sanity, but nothing will ever take away his passion. Jeff does the scene from Half-Baked and says, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, I'm out. Without even looking up from her food, Binks nonchalantly says with her mouth full, you leaving now? So long, Jeff. It was funny until it wasn't. At 10 p.m., the fish and freeloaders are having a drink together for the last time. The fish are all going around telling each other what their favorite memory with each fish and freeloader is. Nifty asserts her lesbian dominance in front of Peyton by manspreading on the bar.
Or anything.
She
I have to call her.
out.
No, I have to call her and ask her. I'm like, hey, this is my inspo photo. Like, this is what I want to do. And she's like, okay, that's fine. Or she's like, oh, I don't like that. Don't do that. She'll literally cuss me out if I do something to my hair. And I don't ask her.
So you ever told her with
like an insane photo?
Her aunt
Yeah.
wishes that she had hair like her, basically.
No, she has beautiful hair. Like, she's...
At 10:30 p.m., Bert and Nifty talk about polycules and polyamorous relationships. Bert seems interested in joining one.
You know, you can't just go fucking everybody.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. I mean, I guess like with me, it's like I like having my freedom to hook up with whoever with no strings attached, no drama, no like expectations. So I guess the way I live my life, I guess if I want to join a polycule, it has to be a polycule of one where like the people in it are kind of like aligned with my own personal interests as well, so that there's like harmony within the polycule.
Exactly. Yeah, you gotta find harmony and like, you know, if the people that you're with are into casual stuff as well, that would work great. Like, but yeah, just the way that like everybody that I'm with, like nobody does that. Like they all have their own separate relationships with people that they trust. You know, and it's like, it's just not something like, you know, if anybody that I was with were to go there, I wouldn't like break up with them, but then I'd be like, okay, well, I can't have sex with you anymore because like that's not safe territory for me, but I'll still love them and respect them as a person, always, you know. And I love you and I respect you as a person too, so.
Thank you.
I've really loved getting to know you over these past couple of days. It's been awesome.
Yeah, same here. You're quirky and interesting in like a good way, you know. I am gonna miss you when you leave. I mean, I guess I'll have all the freeloaders, or I call them guests, but out of all the guests that have been here, I think you're the one I felt the most relaxed and safe with, especially when I was going out of my mind with paranoia. I felt you were like the one that's giving me the real answers.
Yeah.
So line for Nifty, Bert, I want you to know you were always safe with me.
Bert, I want you to know that you are always safe with me. All right?
Thank you.
I mean that. I'm not just saying that because the cameraman told me to say that. Like, I mean that. My goal is to make everybody feel safe and comfortable and loved and welcomed and understood and heard.
Nifty, make sure you wash that shirt now.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
I feel like that last line could be where we end out. You're always safe with me. Oh, that's the scene. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Let's do that Jeff and Job scene. Freeloader stuff.
Mizzy is live with Frank Hassel on Instagram. Just some notable things. Her favorite fish is Binks and is rooting for her to win. She wants to come back as a freeloader. She says she met Simmons. She says, I don't hate Frank, but he's probably mad I stabbed him with a marker, but he deserved it, so fuck him. She still doesn't like her respect symbol post-tank and calls him a coward. She said she talked to her brother on the phone and he's a huge fan of the show. She says he was sad that she got to live his dream of being on the show. She talks about how hot Sam is a shitload of times. An Uber driver arrives with Wendy's that she eats throughout her stream. Then Frank joins the Instagram Live. Frank wants Bert to win and says he's the best fish tank contestant ever. Frank tells Mizzy the first thing Bert did after Mizzy left was bird off to her. She says, oh my God, are you serious? He needs to stop. Frank tells Mizzy about Bert licking his shoe in the basement his first night there, and Frank said it was actually kind of scary. Frank forgives her for stabbing him with a marker. Frank says that he really doesn't like Symbol, and hanging out with him during the chill moments he was there was not fun. Frank says he talked to Connor after he left the show, and that he was weird and in the same boat as Alex, freaking out about the show and making legal threats. Trish joins the Instagram Live. Trish recollects her haircut scene in season 2. Mizzy says she earned at least $12,000 to $14,000 from her time on Fishtank. Wow, that's extremely good for reality TV. Jimmy joins the Instagram Live. Jimmy has entered Mizzy's Instagram Live, informing her about the Simmons situation from season 1. And he explains why no one liked Nifty during season 2, including the dating allegations and how she was allegedly hitting on Taylor. Jimmy claims that they were denied food after week 4 of season 2, and this was confirmed by Jason on the show, who speculated that when they restricted them to a diet of only grits, that it took away all their energy and made them weaker in the face of all the adversity, and was a mistake. He brings up the shitpost manifesto, and Jimmy says he's still cool with production. Jimmy explains a bit of the Simmons and Nefty lore to Mizzy. Mizzy asks Jimmy about him throwing a hammer at a girl, and he says, "No, I threw it at the wall." Jimmy says the N-word and the F-word on the live Instagram a lot. Jimmy tells Mizzy to talk to Trish and Sylvia to know who to trust in the community. He gives advice on running streams on YouTube, saying, expect a lot of weird simps. Mizzy checks her YouTube and is excited about how many new subscribers she has. She checks out a breakcore remix of her song. Mizzy then watches some clips of herself on Fishtank and laughs along with them. Mizzy then watches Fishtank.Live and views the cast hanging out in the yard. At 1:05 a.m., a base hunter rave with the fishies commences. One final celebration before the last stretch of the competition. And there you have it. That's how day 27 went on Famous House. Consider supporting me by liking, commenting, subscribing, joining my Patreon, drinking raw milk, and sending me good vibes. Check out Fishtank.Live to tune in live and subscribe to their official FishtankX.com page and YouTube channel. Stay skibbity! By the way, my mommy watches these recaps, and she asked me, what does skibbity mean? So if you could, please comment below what you think skibbity means, so I can tell my mommy.